Hey, hi. I'm Mona. This is Chit Chat. So, it's like 6:37. I haven't even done a reading today, but I'm going to do one after this. But today, my guy, the gardener guy, came with his son. They're like a team. They came and they killed a whole bunch of those. I found out, though, that those wasps or whatever, they're not really aggressive. They will just fly past you. The neighbor over there, she had one of those yellow jacket ones. Those are the danger ones. I'm sure that if you intentionally bother these wasps out here, then they will probably sting you. But if you just go about your business, they just gonna fly around, fly by you. But because that's what we found out about what it is. But they killed whatever, most of them that were running around out there, so it was cool. I wanted to do one of these mostly, though, because I wanted to show you guys something. Check it out. I got 3 little baby tomatoes from my tomato plant out there. I totally and completely thought that they were going to be like Roma tomatoes, but they're not. They're cute little roundies, but it's okay because I like these too. I prefer the bigger tomatoes because I like to make a sauce. I like to make tomato sauce, but that's okay. It is a good first trial. I'm going to be here for the next 30 years anyways. 30 years or less or more, who knows? You know what I mean? Nobody knows what tomorrow will bring. I'm going to put this in my little refrigerator here where I put the butter so I cannot lose them. But yeah, that's all I have for today. Tomorrow is a holiday, so we're just going to take it easy. I was running around like a mad woman today, so I know I'm going to sleep really good tonight. I only made a sandwich to eat today. I ate that before these guys came. I wasn't feeling very hungry. When the nerves get up and I feel uneasy, I don't want to eat. I don't want to eat and I don't want to drink either, so I have to kind of force feed and drink a lot of liquid water, to make sure, Other than that, everything is going okay. I got my doggies right here. Got Chica right here. And then my Brian is chilling down there. And, I'm about to do a reading. And then just call it a night, really. I'm kind of lazy today. I will say, though, I think there is weight loss occurring because the back is not as bad. The hands are not doing so bad. My thumb, though, my left-hand thumb, oh, my God. If I accidentally bump it a certain way, it hurts so bad. So I just try to avoid using it. It's a problem, though, because I write with my left hand. I am ambidextrous, but it's more, the writing would be so uglier with this hand. So I just got to do what I got to do, I got to fill out. That's what I'm going to do tomorrow. I'm going to fill out the paperwork for this place because, it takes some time for me. If I don't rush, I can make it at least look nice and legible. And then I can go and get my new ID. I'm kind of disappointed because I fixed my hair to go to the DMV to take my picture. I fixed it up. I did, what people do to hide their baldy, whatever. And it looked nice, but, I didn't take the picture today. So Friday, I'm going to have to do the whole hair thing again. I just want the picture to just come out decent. And that's about it. Other than that, I really don't like having all this hairspray and funky stuff in my hair. It's going to look like this. See? That's how it looks when I fake it up, if I know I need to. Because you can't take a driver license picture with this hat on. I don't think so anyways, right? Anyways, I'm ready for the next appointment. I'm really proud of myself. Everything went well today. I took care of these guys who came and killed as many of the wasps as they could. I just gave them the full money. I didn't know he was going to bring his son, and they were here for like 2 hours. Yeah, I gave him the whole money. So, and they're going to, he was looking at the grass too. He said, oh yeah, I'm probably going to come this weekend and cut the grass. I said, okay, yeah. I said, come this weekend. So I'm going to have him his grass money too. And I really like my gardener guy and his son. Like, they're very good people. You know what I mean? Even I was talking to him about the house, a little bit of things here and there, because, it's funny because the lady next door, she complains that the houses are so bad, but then I meet other people and they're saying that the houses are so good. So, who knows, But that guy told me, he said, well, sometimes one house and the other house, different general contractors, same people working on different general contractors, say you might have been the lucky one to get a good one, you know. I mean, I hope nothing happens to this house or any houses on this block, you know. And if that's the case, then, and a hurricane come through here, because I did ask him, I said, when the hurricane came, did you guys leave? And he said, yeah, we did. When you came back, was it all messed up? He said, yeah, it was all messed up around here. So if anything, if I get a warning of some sort that a hurricane is coming, he told me he thinks I should put up the things on my window. So I'll have him do that too. One of these days coming up here soon. Probably not this weekend, maybe when, you know, I'll ask him, when do you think you want to do that, you know, and he'll do it, and I'll pay him to do that. I like him. Like, I don't mind to pay him to do stuff because he's honest. He doesn't like quote me any high prices. Like, I quote him the prices and he's like, okay, you know, like he's really nice, you know. I have some issue with the front porch. It looks like it's shifted a little bit. That's the only major structural thing that I see going on here. With this house, and he's all, oh yeah, I noticed that. I'm like, can you fix something like that? He's like, yeah, I gotta do some construction. I was like, oh great, you know. So this guy, he's gonna be my gardener, my handyman, whatever. Him and his son, you know, his son can come and do work too, whatever. You know, I'm always happy to help out good families like that. He works around here. His son tries to make extra money. That's nice. You know what I'm saying? So they're gonna come this weekend. I'm gonna relax today. I'm gonna relax tomorrow, and Friday, I'm going to try to fix up the hair again and then go into the DMV and try to get a decent picture. And then from there, I guess that I'll be, you know, a honorary Texan. Well, at least when it comes to having all my proper IDs and everything up to date and up to order. You know what I'm saying? And then after that, I can do the other stuff. You know, I don't know how that's going to work, though. I got to figure out, like, who do I have to talk to make the money go to the right place, you know, and stuff like that. So, but, yeah, that's all I have for you guys. Yeah, I'm going to do a reading right now. It's pretty late. I haven't done a reading this late in a long time. I usually do it midday, so, but because it was so busy today, I'm just going to go ahead and do it right now. And yeah, I hope everybody's doing good out there. And I'm Mona. This is Secret. No. This is Chit Chat, right? Yeah, this is Chit Chat. I'm Mona, and I'll talk to you next time. Bye.